Now, after the last game where we drew 0-0 in the Manchester derby, I'm going to make a vow to never let that happen again. Today we played Chelsea. They are third in the league, we are second. I believe if we win that game, we can go top. Let's go score some goals, let's win the game, and let's have some fun. See you in the video. Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of Season 2 of Rescuing the Reds. So, as you saw in the intro, and as if you saw in the last video, we drew 0-0 with Manchester City in the derby, and it will never happen again. I make a promise to you of that. Today we played Chelsea away from home, but we have played some games in between the Man City game, so let's show you how we got on with them right now. After the Man City game, we did beat Bournemouth 2-1 away from home. It was a lot more comfortable than it looked. They got an 89th minute goal. We switched off for a little while, but still fairly comfortable. Bruno Fernandes and Darwin Núñez with the goals for us. We then did lose a game. We played Inter Milan in the Champions League and we lost, unfortunately. You'll see from the stats, we did deserve to win. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net and their keeper got an 8 rating. We just couldn't score past him. We move on. We're still top of the group though. That's the main thing. We then had a very convincing win against Brentford, 4-0. Koundé, Rice, Elanga and Núñez with the goals. Again, very, very comfortable. They only had 2 shots on target in the whole game. Our whole team played very, very well. Pretty good from them. And then in the final Champions League group game, we did win 1-0 against Slavia Praha. We have been rotating the side a little bit recently as well. There's a few unhappy players. They're not happy with their playing time, so we've got to play them so that they're not kicking off and moaning too much. That leaves the Champions League group looking like this. We won it by 2 points. We played 6, won 5. Only lost 1 game against Inter Milan. Thankfully, we did beat them at their ground, so not too bad. Only 2 goals conceded as well. But the reason you are here is to see the Chelsea game. This is how we're going to line up. De Gea, James, Koundé, Tomori, Telles, Rice, Kessie, Fernandes. Them 3 midfield. Love them. Elanga, Rashford and Núñez. That is the side we're going to go for. We're going attacking. We're going to go for it. And hopefully we can take 3 points away from Stamford Bridge. And if we don't, we'll just win the next game against Leeds at home because Leeds. Okay, so this is how Chelsea line up. Mendy, Chilwell, Luke Shaw at centre-back and Chalobah. I'm not convinced that's the best centre-back pairing. Azpilicueta, Havertz, Kante, Jorginho, Hudson-Odoi, Lewandowski and Goncalves. Not the greatest side out there on paper. Will it be any good in the game though? It's a nice cold wintry morning or day, 9 degrees today. So hopefully we can do something here. I'm feeling like if we put a lot of crosses into the box, we should be okay. Darwin Núñez should be beating them in the air. We are crossing early, so let's see how we get on. Darwin Núñez now on the right-hand side. We'll play it all the way back to Telles. Not a great pass, but it got there. Reece James now, ex-Chelsea player. We've actually got 2 ex-Chelsea players in there with Tomori and Reece James. Kessie swings it in, is going to be intercepted, and Luke Shaw does pump it away. Koundé now into Rice. This highlight's been going on for a while for just a normal standard kickoff highlight. I'm feeling positive. James, Fernandes and a good block here. Okay, maybe not. Okay, Reece James throws it into Kessie. Kessie, it deflects, but Kante's come away with it. He's on a yellow card already, Kante. That's good news for us. Again, they're just pumping it along and not really doing anything with it. As long as we're smart and don't make mistakes, we can deal with that all day long. Telles into Fernandes. Lovely ball to Elanga. Huge chance. Huge miss. Not a good chance. I mean, not a good shot there. Very poor. Okay, Tomori now has been booked. So we're going to get him off to ease off tackles, please. And have we just given a penalty away? Yes, we have. Oh, my God. Why do we do this in the big games so often? Penalty awarded. Lewandowski's probably going to take it, I'd imagine. Yes, he is. Lewandowski versus De Gea. Come on, Dave. I never had any confidence in him. 12th goal of the season from Lewandowski. Oh, 15 minutes in and we are 1-0 down. I don't even want to watch that penalty go in. I am fuming. Let's demand more. Okay, Azpilicueta now. Into Havertz. Rashford does tackle him but just doesn't come over the ball. Havertz now gives it away to Rashford. Telles plays a long ball forward to absolutely no one. Luke Shaw now will bring it forward to Chilwell. Oh my God, lovely play from Chelsea to be fair. Oh, could have been a second quite easily there. We need to do something different here. I swear, because we're not performing. Elanga into Reece James. To Declan Rice. Kessie. Plays it back to Koundé. Lovely football. Rashford. And that header's never going to challenge the goalkeeper. Ever. Okay, Koundé now. We've hit the half an hour mark. It's been a very even game to be fair. Other than the penalty, they've not really created anything. And we've just missed a massive chance with Rashford. That should be a goal. He's not even hit the target. Okay, now De Gea. Gives it into Declan Rice. Back to De Gea, to Tomori. I like that nice, calm, patient play. And he just pumps it long and it just doesn't do enough. Now, Pedro Goncalves, and he's absolutely smashed it in. It's 2-0. 2-0. We've been the better side. We've been the better side. It's been a very poor performance from both teams, to be fair, but they have just taken the chance that they've had. It's that long ball. It's just not good enough. Okay, now Bruno Fernandes with the corner. Whips it in. Tomori heads, and it's a good save from Mendy, and it goes behind for another corner. Fernandes now. He's going to whip it in again, and it's headed away quite comfortably. Rashford will pick up on the loose ball, though. Can he create anything down that right-hand side? Crosses in, and Mendy claims with ease, unchallenged in the box. Kante now plays it long to Hudson-Odoi. Oh, it's a good tackle from Koundé then. Jorginho to Havertz. Into Lewandowski, who shoots, and it goes high over the bar. Okay, 2-0 down at half-time. Probably the worst performance we've put in of the season. It's just not been good enough. I don't know where we change. I really don't know what we do to change this. Honestly, I don't know. Like, what do we do when we've not been the better side? They're playing a 4-4-2. Declan Rice is very alone in this midfield here, but he is helping out with the two strikers. You'd like to see him get involved more, but I feel like we need someone else in this midfield. Do we perhaps change his role from a halfback to a defensive midfielder on support? Try and push him up a little bit. He'll still protect the defence, but he will help out a little bit back in there. I'm going to stop hitting the early crosses. I'm going to try and work the ball into box and just take our time a little bit more. That might all be completely a waste of time, but you never know. We'll find out now. Havertz now plays it over the top. Hudson-Odoi isn't going to get there and pick the ball up, you idiot. Okay, Azpilicueta now into Havertz. Plays it back to Luke Shaw. I really don't want to lose against Luke Shaw here at centre-back. That just makes me look like an awful manager. It really does. Selling him. He goes and plays against us at centre-back when his natural role is a left-back, and we lose. And they've nearly scored a third there. Pedro Goncalves probably should have done more. We need to make some substitutions now because this is not working. And we've got some very tired players out there. Nunes for Ronaldo for me. And Rashford for Vinicius Jr. Two massive, massive players coming on. Let's hope they can make the difference. Okay, Fernandes now with the corner. Swings it in. And Koundé heads over the bar. Another good chance gone missing for us. James now into Declan Rice. James again. Tackled and cleared away. James into Rice. Reece James again. Kessie to Vinicius Jr. And he's missed an absolute sitter. Offside, but still he misses it. We are going to be on Sancho for Elanga now. The front three has been drastically changed. And nothing is working for us here. We are not doing well enough at all. I don't really know what to change. I can't think of anything to change. We're just playing very poorly. Tellez on a 0. He might as well be. Let's put him on inverted wing-back attack to try and change it. 6 minutes left. We're not going to get anything from this game. This is game over now. But we could potentially get a consolation here with Vinicius Jr. Misses the chance. Again, we've been the better side and not come away with a win. How very FM of you. Alex Tellez now throws it to Fernandes. Vinicius Jr. swung it, cleared away. We've not done anything here. Mendy's probably on an 8 rating. An 8.2 to be precise. And he's just made another great save. 8.2 rating from Mendy. There's nothing we could have done against this. It's one of them games where it's just everything's gone wrong. They've had a penalty, and we've still got a better XG than them. We've had double the shots on target they've had. It's just everything's gone wrong. Their keeper's had an absolute stormer, and we've had a stinker. Bruno Fernandes with a chance to whip a ball in here. All he shoots. He's going to shoot, and he's going to hit the wall, and that just sums up today's performance. Absolutely embarrassing. Fernandes with a good tackle there, but that is all she wrote, guys, and we've lost. It's another YouTube episode where we haven't won. Far from pleased. We've absolutely dominated the game. Absolutely dominated it. And that leaves us in 3rd place. 4 points behind Liverpool. We do have a game in hand. If we do win that, we can go 1 point behind. But yeah, it's not looking promising. We really need to step our form up. Well, there you have it, guys. A loss against Chelsea away from home. Not the result we wanted, but we have to just pull up our socks and go again in the next game. I do hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Please, guys, also go check out my Twitch channel. You can find me, twitch.tv/LooneyHoon. Every single weekday morning, 7 AM, we are doing a Pentagon challenge. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.